Last I checked, 800 is twice 400, but I was never a statistics major. What color are you riding it with?
Red.
Wow, centered and focused and zen.
Did you ever watch that show, Wife Swap?
Your hands have gunk. Glad your ankle survived that.
Another one.
DJ Khaled in the house.
Oh, another reference.
Why not compare bikes on a lot? I thought frogs get compared.
I was gonna try and cheat, but then midway through I changed my mind. Oh, these grips feel disgusting. It looks hard.
Good analysis. Saving GoPro settings for Logan. All right, saving these settings. Save, save, save. Good morning, everyone. Today we're gonna compare the Amflow Carbon PL Pro with one of my favorite little e-bikes, the Pivot Shuttle SLAM. What'd you just say?
Yeah, this bike feels huge. I don't know why.
And that's a size medium. And you're 5'7", and this is a large, and I'm 5'8".
I don't know, the front end on this thing just feels so long to me.
Weird.
And like really slack.
It's shorter than this bike.
That's crazy.
You might have to grow today. What's your battery situation?
3 bars left.
Okay, so you're at 50, or you're at 60%,
Yeah.
and I'm at 84.
Check, check.
Audio, test, 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 test. Is it rolling?
Yeah. Oh, these feel nice.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Today we're gonna go back and forth between the Amflow Carbon PL Pro and the Pivot SLAM, Shuttle SLAM. And we're joined by the famous Logan Nelson.
Hello. Last time I rode this bike, I crashed twice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. You okay?
Yeah.
You didn't just crash, you got yeeted.
Yeah, it yeeted me.
So our goal today is to play around, ride bikes, and then we're gonna compare a little bit the Amflow to the Pivot Shuttle SLAM. Everyone knows Pivot. They make the very high-end bikes, very good attention to detail, some of the best bikes out there. Amflow is a newer brand to the US market. Everyone's talking about that drive unit, and the carbon bits are a bit more of an unknown because they are a newer brand. So today, we're gonna go back and forth, see how they feel. Big thanks to Amflow, who sponsored this video as well. Thanks, Amflow. Let's go do a little testing. It'll be fun. It'll be chill. If you guys just want to see fun bike rides and stick around, if you want to know about these two bikes, definitely stick around. All right, first run, Pivot Shuttle SLAM. Woo! Hey. Don't mind us, we're just playing around. It was fun feeling how different the bikes were in the flatter, awkward, tight corners. This guy could do it, but you had to lean it more. The Pivot was great, but you could actually just steer at the handlebars a little bit more because it's shorter, almost more nimble. Both bikes worked good. If I had to pick for this section, I would go for the Pivot. But 83% battery, 60%.
Oh, we're at this pit. Wow, it is so slippery.
Well, that's because it's dusty. If you were on an Amflow Pro, it would not be as slippery. Whew. That's a fun downhill.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's janky.
Jeff wants to try and ride down this log. GoPro won't show it, but it's pretty steep.
I've never considered this an option. Oh my God.
You got tight bar clearance there.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm talented enough to do that.
For some reason I'm like,
It's narrow.
yeah, I can't.
It's like a 3-inch wide section you want to ride on. Nice, Logan.
Okay, if I was to get going. There you go. Ooh. Nice. There you go. Ooh. Nice. That was sick.
My backpack's broken and just pissing all over my
If you
GoPro.
you could just blow the air back in a little bit so there's no water in the line. I think that would do it too.
Just motorboat it. The Pivot ride's real good, but man, that Bosch system is not my favorite.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's just not great.
I feel like if you rode this bike a bunch in the full power, got really used to it, had clips, riding up this would be so fun. Try and crank this whole thing out really fast. There'd be so many cool things.
I remember 5 years ago when people did that without even using motors.
This is not gonna happen for me,
Logan's setting him up for success right now.
but I'm just being realistic here. I don't know what gear, not this gear. Wow, there's like more, okay. There's just more traction than I expected. Okay. Ugh.
Oh,
I was a little closer, I just lost my balance. I feel like I need the shift right here.
yeah, I made that mistake. I don't think I can make this. Oh. Well, there's my chain broken. I haven't broken a chain in a long time.
What happened there?
I shifted and went to pedal. Single shift. Womp womp. Because the flat run-in, you want a taller gear. Oh! I think you went the way that'll go if we ever make it. Oh! Thought I was gonna maybe get it. Oh! I slipped the pedal.
Slipped the pedal.
That is the furthest I've ever made it.
Yeah, that was really, it looked great
Up this
until
hill
there.
This is like 3 bike lengths from being at the top. Oh well, it's very close.
Oh. Oh. Oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
I want to keep trying.
I want to try it on this bike. You're making it look like this bike has a chance now.
Oh.
Jesus. Doesn't have the oomph to get over that bump like the Amflow does.
Yeah.
Oh, got off balance. I'm gonna give up. That bike's easier to climb tech with. It is a different tire. That's the one thing I wish I had the same. This is the DHR2, yeah, max grip double down, and then that's a Continental Cryptotol in back. Minor difference. Softer rubber on this tire.
Don't go left.
I think left is the cliff. I think you never go left on this trail.
Yeah, or right. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, cleaned it.
cleaned it? I didn't clean it. Most technical descent in Bellingham.
Oh my God. Yeah, no dabs.
How was that?
Oh, sick. Wow. I've never done that before.
Yeah, it's a rush.
Wow.
Best downhill here, and it's not even a downhill. It's a hike.
I was like, I just hope it keeps working. Oh. You do a step up?
Yeah, we have to. We're here. One of my favorite climbs. You have to jump over a rock and then slither like a snake up the rest of it. And yeah, that's easier on a pedal bike than on an e-bike. Here we go. First attempt, 3rd gear. Oh, that's not good. Technically, it didn't count. Oh, I got off my little line. Oh, I'm offline. There it is. Cool. Oh, I don't know. I gave it 3 attempts on the other bike. In this specific zone, the Amflow has an advantage.
It looks hard.
Good analysis.
This looks fine, but the next bit looks hard.
You have momentum to help you on this big rock, but when you get up to the tight little chicane, it's just all like luck and yeah. Nice, Logan. That's it.
Did you ever watch that show Wife Swap?
Bike swap, wife swap.
I'm curious how real the show was. God.
He means darn. Oh no. Good save. Does the bike feel bigger in those tight confines?
It does. It feels way heavier on the rock pull.
Definitely,
pull up.
yeah.
And you'll see me like barely make it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is it. That's gonna be it.
Ugh.
I would so love to have the pivot with the
Someday.
Avinox motor.
Someday. You gotta buy a shoot.
Gotta buy an adapter kit.
Yeah, forbidden.
Yeah, that'd be cool to get a forbidden, but you're not allowed.
Really?
They're forbidden.
Oh God.
Shuttle SLAM. Let's drop her in. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, nice. Nice. Now, Amflow Carbon Pro PL Flow. Ooh. It's more stable, but it can surprise me a little bit more. It's not bad though, really not bad.
All right, some actual downhilling on the pivot. This bike feels good though on the downhill track. Okay, Amflow time on the downhill. It feels good, but not as good.
Yeah, but it's not that far off, which is cool.
Yeah, it is noticeable though. The fact that I have however much battery I still have.
60-something%.
Like I think that amount of battery to like almost empty.
Yeah.
For like what you're losing on the downhill is a worthwhile payoff.
It's such a minor difference between the two down.
Yeah. It does feel flexier though. You can feel it.
It's not like a loose noodle. It's not unbearably flexy or anything. So it's not bad, but the pivot's really nice.
Yep.
Like that's like Pivot's 5th generation of e-bike, and then this is Amflow's first bike, yeah. But pretty cool, it's in the same playing field. Oh my God, this is bumpy. Oh, this log is like cracked and falling down. This was a lot bigger in the past. And then people have been skidding, so it's dragging a hole out in front of it. I'm gonna try to go next to this little rock, that last little nublet for clearing the double. I hope it works. Let's swap. I like the way the Amflow looks with all the gold. Pivot's cool, but it's not as edgy. It's more like Scandinavian. Bigger bike, more hop. Except it's more stable with that wheelbase. Oh, I almost overcleared it badly. Oh, I almost overcleared it badly. I have never had to worry about overclearing this gap. I came dang close to running into that next route all the way over there. It's like 3 or 4 feet further than I thought I'd ever go. So this thing worked better than expected. Popped better than I thought it would. Held good speed, even though it's flexier, it's not too flexy. I thought this would be a Achilles heel for this bike, and it performed better than expected. Let's carry on. The new line works good, Logan.
Yeah.
Good find. Nice. That is not a jump, sir. But that could be. Whoa.
Sorry, I was trying to avoid the derailleur, but I accidentally like went straight for it.
Woohoo! Should we trade bikes? We should
What?
probably trade bikes.
Yeah.
Want me to film you off that drop?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Huh?
Yeah, that's fine.
You want to do the log ride?
No.
Oh, someone threw a bunch of junk on the landing.
The log is also super,
Slippery.
well, all the bark is gone now. Oh. Oh.
You're on it. Yoo-hoo! Nice.
All right, which bike rides the log better? Oh,
Apparently the Amflow.
guess the Amflow wins.
What happened?
I almost rode off the left side of it there.
Oh.
Guess the Amflow wins.
Nice double. Phew. Phew. I mean, that would look sweet with all the speed of that little jump. This bit's kind of fast and it's not off camber or anything, but the bike's doing a bit to keep you tracking well. And I prefer the way this bike's suspension felt. It was plusher at the top. And then on the jump, I had a lot more support when I was pushing into the takeoff and hitting the backside and landing. And then through the corners and stuff, it's just more predictable and stiffer. But it's not that much different. Maybe it's 5%, maybe it's 3%. The Amflow has a different vibe. With the longer wheelbase, the way these two bikes feel, that one tracks nicely and it's more forgiving because it does have that flex. Yes, it is flexier, but it's not enough that I would say it's sketchy or whatnot. It's still stiffer than some other EMTBs I've ridden in the last year. Let's finish this ride up. Two-tire slider. Yeah.
Logan and I sat down to have an educated conversation about just where these two bikes differ, where one of them's better and one of them's worse. And we had a fantastic conversation. Logan basically told me I'm right in every single thing that I thought and that you should probably subscribe to my YouTube channel. And we also found out that our microphones did not link to our camera, so we have zero audio from this conversation. What we discussed was generally a summary of what we felt on the trail. The Pivot is a very well-built bike. Pivot has been making EMTBs since 2017. Woo. The frame's geometry, stiffness, and suspension feel are among the best currently available on the market. The Amflow is the young company's first ever bicycle. And while it isn't quite as refined as the Shuttle SLAM, it's not far off. It does have a little bit more torsional flex than the Pivot, but it's not bad. For reference, the Orbea Rise LT has noticeably more flex than does the Amflow. The biggest ride feel differences come from weight distribution and geometry. A big factor here that we aren't discussing all that much is the fit of these bikes. Logan is 5'7" and I am 5'8". We are able to comfortably ride the size large Amflow, but the Pivot is a proper size medium. The Pivot does fit us better. That said, despite the size nomenclature, the wheelbases are only 7mm apart. The medium Pivot has a taller stack height than does the large Amflow. Pivot has both a half-degree slacker, head tube, and seat tube angle. The slacker head tube angle creates a longer wheelbase per each size, and it feels like the seat tube is more forward offset on the pivot. This also adds to that longer wheelbase. I do prefer the handling of the medium pivot with its slacker head tube angle, and all these details add up to create a more capable descending feel aboard the SLAM. Though I will say, the Amflow is still plenty capable for my needs. For potential bike buyers out there is a big difference in the sizing available in both these bikes. Pivot offers extra small and small, but caps their XL at only a 496mm reach. Amflow offers a medium at a quite short 451 reach, but then includes an extra large offering with a massive 525mm reach. Shorter riders have more options with Pivot, and taller riders have more options with Amflow. The suspension feel of the Amflow is a little bit different and slightly easier to get airborne, though it doesn't feel quite as forgiving when hitting square-edged obstacles as does Pivot's DW Link. Either way, it's a very minor difference, and it's not something I would notice a ton unless I was trying really hard to focus in on the suspension feel. Now the elephant in the room. Unfortunately, Pivot is using the Bosch Performance SX drive unit. It is lighter than the Avanox system, but that's about where the advantages end. I rarely notice or complain about bike noises, but the SX unit's constant clacking sound is annoying. The SX motor requires the rider to spin a very fast cadence, which feels unnatural, and it isn't anywhere as dialed in as the TQ HPR 60, Fazua Ride 60, or this Amflow Avanox system. Next, the rider has less control of the power of the SX system. It's a more abrupt burst of power, whereas the Avanox system is the epitome of smooth and controlled. Even running Avanox at the detune settings I prefer, well, I can still often outclimb the SX simply due to Avanox having more control and better input sensitivity. And finally, battery life. Yes, the Amflow is sitting at a full 800 watt-hour battery, and Pivot only has a 400 watt-hour unit. I do have a range extender here for a total battery size of 650 watt-hours. At that point, the Amflow weighs about the same as the Pivot, yet still has longer available range. Huge thanks to all of you for tuning in and watching this comparison. Let me know in the comments down below which bike you would prefer and why. Huge thanks to Amflow for sponsoring this video, and please, if you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button below. Peace and wheelies, everyone.
Did you see the comments on the ride vlog?
No, what are
The best one was, why does Logan have his carry-on luggage with him?
That's hilarious.